First opened in 2006. Frank Tanana gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
The left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Gamel, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. Now at the plate is Lou Brock, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. To short, hit hard, scooped up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The center fielder.
Next, here is Eric Davis. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina. Hit hard to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First pitch of the AB now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Reynolds is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Here's Nolan Arenado. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Well, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brian Reynolds becomes the first out of the inning. Eric Gonzalez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Eric Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Gregory Polanco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Now it'll be Paul DeYoung as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Just got a piece to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gamel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The right fielder.
Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
0-2 the count to Hernandez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And stepping in, Colin Moran. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Batting 9.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Tyler Anderson. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in now, Lou Brock, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Back up the middle. He's got it. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now back.
Next up, Eric Davis. He singled first time up. Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Stallings is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Gamel.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He throws him on the fastball there. Ben Gamel sent packing for the second out of the inning. 0-1 the count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back. Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Brian Reynolds is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The batter, the second base.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Albert Pujols flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there for strike 1. Hard on the ground toward short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
The 1-1 home. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Oh, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Gamel.
Next to hit is Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
The right fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind on that one, now behind. One run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fouled off. Fouled away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Colin Moran will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Moran stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Jacob Stallings is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to...
Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Matt Carpenter.
Now the first pitch. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So stepping in is Lou Brock, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And now the first pitch. Runner goes for third. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
And that's the second out. Now to bat, Eric Davis. A potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Lee Smith takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 46.
Tyler Anderson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. This one's flared off to the right side. Pujols backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ben Gamel is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the bottom of the 6th inning now. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Reynolds is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's a base hit on the line. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. And they take the lead. It's gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second now and headed for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 55, Jason.
To the plate now, Keith Hernandez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Ozzie Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1, Ozzie.
Here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends. Bruce Sutter comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. Adam Frazier is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Hit out towards second, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A pause and the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here is Gregory Polanco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down. David Bednar is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
David Bednar.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gamel comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So now into the box is Eric Davis, grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
At the plate now, Yadier Molina. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can. And he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. At the plate, Albert Pujols sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Left center, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
On a line, that's a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
So next to bat will be Dylan Carlson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, here is Colin Moran. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Colin Moran goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Wilmer Defoe.
First pitch of the AB on its way. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike. And the side is Sam Howard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sam Howard.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And it's gone.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Into the box now. Bruce Sutter right to him. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in now, Eric Davis. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the next to bat will be Yadier Molina. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him
swing, and a high fly ball out to left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Zero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ke'Bryan Hayes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hernandez is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ben Gamel is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out. Ready now is Adam Frazier. Singled in his last at-bat. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. And it's quickly 0-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And another foul ball. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Cardinals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lee Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bruce Sutter takes the rare 3-inning save.